In this video, you will learn how to log in the Transit Subsidy Request application, and how to review the components of Transit Subsidy Request form. To start, first log in the Human Capital Services portal. Use your Windows user ID and password to log in. Please do not use your PIV key code to log in, instead use your Windows password. Select Log On to access the system. Select Transit Subsidy Request. Notice, there are 5 different forms. Let us start with the Transit Subsidy Request form. Transit Subsidy Request form will display. Notice, the first question you need to answer is your Smart Trip card registered with WMATA? To answer this question, select Yes from the drop-down menu, if you have a Smart Trip card and it is registered in WMATA. If not, select No. If you selected No, the below instructions will appear on your screen. Follow these below 6 steps to register your Smart Trip card before you submit a transit subsidy request. However, if you select Yes, the transit subsidy request form will display. Here is the form. Let us review the components of the transit subsidy request form. The form contains 5 parts. Part 1, Transit Information. You must fill out all the fields that have a star and written in red font such as request type. However, it is recommended that you fill out all fields in the form. First, select the type of your request such as modification, new enrollment, recertification, withdrawal, or removal. Next, select your service unit such as Chief Operating Officer. Next, select your directorate such as Human Capital Directorate. Next, select your division such as HR Programs Division. Next, select your section such as Employee Services Section. Part 2, Applicant Information. In this part, you need to fill out your home address. Part 3, Work Schedule. First, select your employment type. For example, permanent. Next, select your work schedule such as regular or part-time. Next, from the drop-down menu, select Yes, if you have an approved routine telework. If not, select No. Finally, select your building location such as Madison or Jefferson. Part 4, Smart Trip. Enter your Smart Trip card number in this field. Part 5, Transportation Options. To start, select Yes if you take MARC. If not, select No. MARC is part of Maryland's transportation system. This system operates Monday through Friday between Washington, D.C. and Baltimore, Maryland, Perryville, Maryland, and Martinsburg, West Virginia. Select Yes if you take VRE. If not, select No. VRE connects Northern Virginia and Washington, D.C. with commuter rail service on 2 lines, Fredericksburg and Manassas. VRE stations in the Washington area are in Crystal City, L'Enfant Plaza, and Union stations. Select Yes if you take a Metro-approved van pool. If not, select No. Metro-approved van pool is a transit system that allow groups of people to share the ride similar to a carpool, but on a larger scale with concurrent savings in fuel and vehicle operating costs. Select Yes if you take Maryland Transit Commuter Bus. If not, select No. Maryland Transit Commuter Bus is a commuter bus service that connects Maryland's suburban residents to Baltimore and Washington, D.C. These commuter buses operate weekdays during morning and evening rush hours. Select Yes if you are using reduced fare Smart Trip card. If not, select No. The reduced fare Smart Trip card is typically used by senior citizens and disabled individuals. Select Yes from the drop-down to answer the question, do you take a bus, Metrorail, or both? Then, select your transportation type such as bus only, Metrorail only, or both bus and Metrorail from the options provided. Select Yes if you take other transportation. Then, mention the name of the service you take and monthly cost in the spaces provided.